Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your Heybar Ola Bubbler Diamond Dab of the Day. Stizzy Diamond Dab of the Day. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. As always, when you enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, send a like, and I definitely reply to all the comments. Let's get started with today's interesting topic. Why is it so important that we learn new things every day? What is it about the human species that we need to be challenged and we need to be intrigued daily? Well, every day of the week, of the month, of the year, we learn new things whether we intend to or not. It's just how nature works. Learning refers to acquiring knowledge or skill through reading, practicing, studying, being taught, or from experience. Learning is important in our everyday lives simply because it's one of the ways we grow. It's like learning to walk or talk or even take a bath for ourselves. They're examples of how we learn to live as we grew. And at some point, maybe we stop learning because we've become good at things. But learning is continuous. Learning continuously is achieved by deliberately deciding to gain more knowledge every single day. More than you have, to increase your knowledge base, improve your skills in different fields, and give you personal and professional development to help you innovate. So taking on lifelong learning means that there's a quest for knowledge. And it doesn't just stop at graduation day from a grade school, middle school, high school, or college. So what are the real reasons why it's important? Why should we always be learning something new each and every day? Well, did you know that you can improve your knowledge and skills that way? Learning a new thing, learning a new talent. Do you know how to change a car tire if you had an emergency and you were pulled over? Well, maybe you just have to know how to dial the phone. But being better at solving problems is one of the big reasons people want to learn more. There are a lot of problems and challenges in daily life. So limited knowledge affects our everyday life. At the end of the day, when we're struggling with problems and situations which we could have easily solved had we been informed or become knowledgeable about them earlier, think about all the problems and difficult situations that we find ourselves in that we might have been able to prevent. So maybe it can earn you a job, the things you learn. If you have a language that you learn, maybe you can become a translator. My mother God rest her soul, was a language major in Cornell and became an interpreter at the United Nations when she graduated college back in the 50s. Well, how about just boosting your confidence with knowing more? Think about when you were a kid and there was somebody in class who read ahead of the teacher. Maybe they would even skip class because they read everything and they thought they knew everything. Well, one thing in their behavior was the confidence that they had to know whether or not they knew the right answer. We're not talking about a bad boy, a bad girl that doesn't want to study and do school. We're talking about someone that's oversmart. Because not everything is taught in school. Think about it. That's why learning everything new daily is important. I'm 65. I'm going to be 66 this week. And I'm here to tell you, I learn things every single day. And the truth about schools, an ugly truth, is plain and simple, it's designed and trained to prepare people for jobs, not life. Mrs. Stoner and I think that we are so fortunate because back in 1976, 1977, we were in college on our own up in Syracuse, not down here in Long Island and New Jersey where we were from. We were alone. We didn't know anybody when we got there. We were both throwing up out the car windows on the way up when our parents dropped us off at college. So what you got to remember is it isn't about what you learn in school. It's about how you take knowledge, if that makes any sense. What I'm trying to say literally is that your parents invested money in school so you could find a job and be employable. Okay, but there are a lot of things beyond school that we need to learn that can be taught to us. Most of the things we do or experience just are not taught in school. Think about all the heartbreaks you've had and how you've come around from them. Think about all the difficult situations you've been in and out of and come out of them that were not taught in school. It's that dirty, dark secret. So, knowledge truly does change us, doesn't it? The more we know, the more we read about things, the more our perceptions change about things. So it would be really dark and dismal if you didn't have a perspective of what's out there and what really is happening versus what you are told is happening. Even the way we act and the way we talk to other people is because of what we've learned. Think about it. The more we interact with other people, the more we learn. The more we interact with other people, the more we learn. We make better decisions with more learning. How many decisions do you think we make in a day? How about in a life? How about decisions that we wish we knew better? Well, sometimes knowing better would have actually just come simply from learning something new each and every day, which would broaden our scope of knowledge. Indirectly or directly, would help with every question being asked so you can give an answer. How about attaining new skills? Forget if you want to know new things. How about learning how to do new things, new skills? Do you think I learned how to fish really well until I learned and practiced and learned and practiced? No, of course not. So you perfect a skill. Sometimes you're good enough and you think you don't need to practice because you don't think you can get better. But guess what? You can always get better. You can always get to that level above where you think maximum is and perfect it even more. Learning allows us to make new friends. Think about it. Think about the different people you can make friends with, acquaintances with, by learning new things and discovering new things. You might even discover talents that you never knew you had. Maybe you're a singer. Fa la la. Maybe you're a dancer. I am. I always have been. When you learn more, when you learn something every day, you become more open-minded. It's knowledge that we attain and we get, which keeps our brain accustomed to letting in new knowledge. If we were living in a cloister where you can't get out or in, we wouldn't experience a lot of new things and we wouldn't be salivating and thinking about it. Where's the next new thing coming from? But guess what? When you're open-minded, that's what you do. And learning new things helps us prepare for the unexpected. So being open-minded is something you don't have to be afraid of. It's really important that we don't just look at what I've just talked about here. Because learning something new every day isn't because you don't know it. It's because you don't know what you don't know that it's important to learn something new every day. Life's random events happen to everyone. And one of the key things to do to protect yourself in life, is to be prepared. What better way to be prepared in life than to know different things? Wow, think about it. You're going somewhere new where it's going to be cold. Well, wait a second, I know how to handle a cold. I'm going somewhere new where it's warm. Wait, I know what to do when it's warm. You see, if you didn't know what to do in those two situations, you'd bring a sweater to Aruba and a bikini to the Arctic. Knowledge. It's a real intense thing, isn't it? And it's free. Learning new things every day is free. Matter of fact, there's a sale on it right now. There's a 50% off sale on learning new things. This is the Real Senior Stoner, and I truly hope everyone gets out there and learns new things, because it's critically important to maximize your potential in life, to be open to new things. Here we go. I got it on. Finding that little dot on this thing is the problem. Once you find the dot, it's cool. Here we go with our Heybar Ola and Bubbler. Cheers, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Let's make some cotton balls happen. Here we go. I'll bring it closer for everybody, and you can watch the cotton balls rise. Look at that vapor quality. I have the quartz rod atomizer in right now, not a cartridge, because we're taking some diamonds on the road. Cheers, everybody. Wow. Wow. Thanks for being here. Hopefully, you learned something new today. This has been the Real Senior Stoner, and we've been talking about how important it is to learn new things every day. This has been our diamond dab of our day with our Heybar Ola with Bubbler. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, send a like, and I reply to all the comments. This has been the Real Senior Stoner. Cheers, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and let's keep learning.